called? So it's day 3 of our little Indonesia trip. We're in a town called Loang, I think is what it's called. Today we didn't really have much plans, so we did a big workout this morning. Trekked like an hour and a half to find like a restaurant. And wow, oh, it's such a beautiful little town. It's so quiet and peaceful, and it's just full of locals. I've seen maybe like 4 tourists this whole time. The locals here are so kind. I've experienced nothing but kindness and happy kids playing with kites and people trying to help us. It's just so nice. Ooh, are you ready? Yes. Yes. Let's do this. Did I get married without my knowledge? Surprise. Surprise. It's me. So from Sereni Point, we just walked about another 45 minutes or something like that, and now we're at King Kong Point. It's funny, like we haven't seen like any tourists the past couple of days. As soon as you come here, it's like all of them come out of their homes. We've got a while to wait until sunrise. About an hour. Don't know what it's going to look like, but hopefully it's cool. The sun is starting to rise. Woo, woo, woo. The sun has just started to peek from the top of the mountains. It means it's drone time, but the spot that we're at is a little too small to fly a drone. If we keep going a little bit higher, there's a lot more space. It's a bit off the beaten track though. Oh, this is so incredible. Oh my gosh. Hey!
Oh my gosh.
It's like one of the best views I've ever seen, right? It's so amazing.
It's not even like 7.
Yeah.
Like 6:45 a.m. It feels like
we've been awake for like 5 hours almost.
But it's good now. All the crowds seem to have gone away.
Yeah.
It's literally just us right now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We've got the whole thing to ourselves.
Ah. Whoa. Alright, so we're at the base of the crater that you can hike to get to the top. You can opt to use a horse to get to the top, but I don't know how well they're treated. I don't know how often they're going like hiking up there and everything like that, and I don't want any of that pressure on me, so we're just gonna walk instead. It's about an hour walk to the top. Want some snacks? Oh my goodness. crater. It's so dusty. Oh yeah. That's the shit. Oh yeah. Oh shit. That's amazing. Amazing. Okay, so I have no idea what this tradition is. Look at that. What in the world? I'm trying to decipher what this could be. People are throwing money and food and random things of value over the edge of the cliff into the crater. It's really interesting. I'm gonna Google it later and I'll put it up on the screen here. Okay, so this story is way too interesting to just put in text on the screen, so I'm going to talk about it instead. Apparently, on the exact day that we went to this crater, it was the 14th day of a Hindu festival called Yadnya Kasada, celebrated by people from the Tenka tribe. And on this day in particular, people hike all the way to the top of the crater and they throw items of value into the center of the crater. So I saw people throwing food and cigarettes and money even. But here's the crazy part. There are people that are not part of the Tenka tribe that are inside of the crater, just waiting there with nets and open t-shirts and stuff like that to catch the stuff before it makes it into the center of the crater. I have so many questions. Don't people get angry if someone catches your stuff? Does it still appease the gods if it doesn't make it into the center? I have so many questions. Anyway, the craziest part is, remember that chicken that I saw earlier on when I was at the top? Well, yeah, apparently they throw live animals into the crater also. So live chickens and live goats. I saw a man carrying a goat back down to the mountain. I don't know how you catch a goat, but he caught a goat and he was bringing that back because finders keepers or something. I've seen videos online of people throwing the chickens in. The chickens are like, no, what the hell, what are you doing? And they fly back to the side of the crater. I don't know how hard you'd have to throw a chicken for it to make it to the center of the crater, but I don't know, there's just another question to add to the list. So apparently this festival started a long time ago when a prince and a princess who started the Tenka tribe, they couldn't bear children. So they went to the top of the mountain and then they prayed to the mountain gods to help them bear children, and the mountain was like, yeah, sure, I'll give you some children, here's 25 of them, but psych, don't get too attached because you gotta throw the 25th one into the crater. Yay, 15th century. So ever since that day, every year, people still continue the same tradition, although they don't throw people anymore, they throw animals, so it's kind of a step up, but it was so dusty and windy at the top. I think that's why I didn't film a whole lot when I was at the top, and I'm really mad that I didn't, because I didn't want to ruin my camera and stuff, but I mean, the microphone jack's already broken anyway, so, How you going? A deep clean of everything when I get back. Wash my hair, get an exfoliating glove, everything. Get my camera, wash my camera, my drone. And also I forgot to fly my drone when I was there. And don't even talk to me about it because it's up on my list of my top 10 regrets, and I don't even want to think about it anymore because it makes me really sad. There's not much vlogging footage left, but I'm gonna end the video on that instead, so yeah, enjoy.
My face. Oh my goodness. And you still got some on your face.
Do I?
Yes.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh my gosh. Today has been the most incredible morning already, and it's only 10:40. The total tour price is about 650,000 rupiah for the Jeep rental. So that's total. We split that between me and Jess. And then there was an extra 320,000 entrance fee. So that's just an extra added on top. Entrance fee per person. In total, it's a little more expensive than a lot of the things that you would do in Indonesia, but it's so worth it, 100%. I'm the dirtiest and most disgusting, dusty. That is disgusting. Oh, I can't wait to blow my nose in the shower. That's gonna feel amazing.